Good morning, kindergarten, and welcome to Monday, week 7. Thank you so much for participating in our 100 days Zoom last week. It was so much fun. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I can't believe we have made it past 100 days of school. All right, kindergarten, this week we are celebrating Book Week, and to start off, Miss Lascaris is going to read a very cheeky story. It's called Mums Don't Fart, okay? Join Marty and his wizard friends. They are a cheeky bunch. They gathered in his bedroom, casting spells and having lunch. Remember when we proved girls fart? It was just as we had guessed. Fairy flumps and mermaid trumps, the princess toot was best. Oh, I love this story. I especially love when there's rhyme in stories because it sounds like I'm singing a little song or a poem. I've been thinking about that, said Sam, who swiveled in his seat. We followed girls and animals, but our test was incomplete. We didn't learn if adults fart. More research should be done. What if teachers let off gas? What about your mum? The boys all gasped. Imagine that. Surely mums just don't. Let's find Marty's mum and question her. You can ask, I won't. No boy would volunteer, so Fizz signalled for a pause. There's only one thing for it. We'll decide by drawing straws. Ooh. There they are. They're all too scared to ask. Ethan was the chosen one. He nervously stepped forward. Mrs. Jones, if you don't mind, can I please have a word? Girls and boys fart all the time. It gives us great delight. But we weren't sure if ladies trump or if they're too polite. So there's Ethan asking Mrs. Jones if she does a fart. Mrs. Jones turned very red. She couldn't believe her ears. Of course they don't, you cheeky boys. Now go and play, my dears. The boys retreated unconvinced. Could Marty's mum be trusted? She might be covering up the truth. She did seem very flustered. There she is. Look how grumpy she got with them. The boys weren't very happy with her decision. Not her decision, but what she told them about it. Mrs. Jones was clearing up and couldn't see the boys. As she bent to move some papers, her bottom made a noise. Grandad Bob, you're snoring! She tried to pass the blame, but the gang could smell the evidence and didn't believe her claim. Oh no. Well, there's Grandpa, there's the boys at the window. Oh my goodness, there's Mrs. Jones, and she's accidentally let out a fluff. Next, they searched for Fizz's mum and found her in the garden. Fizz blurted, "Do mums fart?" Mum gasped, "I beg your pardon." "Sorry, Mum, but we're just intrigued. We just really want to know." His mother shook her head at him and told them they should go. There she is in the garden. And then he's asking his mum, and then she gets really angry and says, "Go away." Oh. The boys snuck off out of sight and crouched on bended knees. They saw Mum's laundry on the line blowing in the breeze. Shh. Oh, what's that? Except there was no wind today. So what did those sheets prove? That his mum was telling fibs and that her fartnado made them move. Oh my goodness. This is a funny story. Fizz's mum flew off to work. The gang must find out more. They tailed her through the broom park and up to the main door. As she hurried through the spinning door, they saw it turning faster. Mrs. Wright had made it well by letting off a blaster. There she is on her way. And then it's swiveled all the way around. Mum took a seat behind her desk as the boys came through the door. They grinned as Mum let out a toot and zoomed across the floor. Stifling laughs, the boys stayed still as Mum reached for her phone. Brr, brr, they heard. They chuckled more. That's a new ringtone. Ooh, that wasn't a ringtone. That was coming from her bottom. The boys then went to find Sam's mum. She was with his little brother. She claimed that she never fluffed. No way, not my mother. But as the concert reached the end with the trumpet's final hoot, someone in the audience let out a mighty toot. Ooh, nearly forgot to show you. Oh, see that toot? Where's it coming from? His mum. It was Sam's face that turned bright red. I can't believe she did it. It must be Mum that makes home smell, and all this time she hid it. We tend to blame our dog a lot for being such a stinker, but now I wonder who is worse, my mother or poor Tinker. See, there's the doggy, and he's getting blamed for all the farts, but they think it's actually Mum. Well, this is a long story. Ethan's mum was with her friends. They ordered drinks and cake. Is that my mum who's made a smell? Oh, for goodness sake. The group stood up to say goodbye. They gathered for a selfie. Someone's guffed. What a stink. More like #smelfie. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, they went to take a photo. Then all the boys' mums gathered for their weekly yoga class. The boys raced off to take a look, their noses up against the glass. See them all there, and there's all their mums. Oh, what's happening here? The row of ladies bent and stretched for their salute the sun, but yoga made them all relax. Mass trumpeting had begun. There's the other side. Oh. Last page. We've proved our point. You mums do toot. Of that there is no doubt. You cannot hide your farts, for like the truth, they will come out. Oh, and there they are, all having a giggle. All right. Kindergarten, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I really hope that you enjoy your day today and your book week activities. Have lots of fun, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye.